Stop running, stop starving, and for the love of God, stop stepping on that scale. You are trapped in a cycle of failure that was engineered before you were even born. You think you were fighting gravity? No. You are fighting a $70 billion algorithm designed to keep you heavy, hungry, and hopeless. That number on the floor isn't your weight, it's your compliance score. They told you it was about willpower. They lied. Willpower is a finite battery. The system knows this. They built a world that drains that battery by 10 a.m., then surrounded you with chemical refueling stations that look like food but act like narcotics. Blaming yourself for failing a diet is like blaming a fish for drowning in a tank with no water. The tank is rigged. Your pantry is not a food storage unit. It is an armory of biological weapons. We are not here to count calories. We are here to dismantle the machinery that has hijacked your metabolic code. The diet industry doesn't want you thin. They want you renting your health from them, one low-fat snack at a time. Today, we cancel the subscription. Let's look at the enemy. And make no mistake, this is a war. In the pharmaceutical and food industries, a cured patient is a lost customer. A healthy human being who eats real food and regulates their own weight is worth exactly $0 to the bottom line. Their stock price depends entirely on your metabolic dysfunction. If everyone woke up tomorrow lean and metabolically flexible, the global economy would collapse. They need you in the trying phase. The phase where you buy the gym membership, buy the diet shakes, fail, get depressed, buy the comfort food, and then buy the pills to fix the damage. It is a perfect, closed loop of extraction. You are the battery. You are powering the very machine that is crushing you. Every time you buy a low-calorie processed snack, you are funding the research department that is figuring out how to make the next version even more addictive. You aren't the consumer. You are the product. They are mining your biology for data and your wallet for cash, all while convincing you that the reason you're fat is because you're lazy. Calories in, calories out. The greatest lie ever sold. This is the smokescreen. They want you focused on the thermodynamics so you ignore the biochemistry. They want you to believe that 100 calories of broccoli is the same as 100 calories of soda. From a physics standpoint, maybe. From a hormonal standpoint, that is a lie designed to kill you. The soda triggers an insulin spike that locks your fat cells and screams at your brain to eat more. The broccoli triggers satiety signals that tell you to stop. Treating the human body like a simple combustion engine is not just bad science. It is intentional sabotage designed to keep you eating junk while counting the math. They break your legs, then sell you the crutches. Notice the pattern? The same conglomerates that own the sugary cereal brands often have massive stakes in the insulin and weight loss drug markets. It is vertical integration of your misery. They engineer the problem in the grocery aisle and sell the solution in the pharmacy. You are paying them to poison you, and then paying them again to keep you alive. Meet the warden. His name is insulin. You cannot lose weight when insulin is high, period. It is physically impossible. Insulin is a storage hormone. Its job is to take energy from your blood and shove it into your cells. When insulin is circulating, your body is in save mode. It locks the doors to your fat stores. Think of it like a one-way valve. When you eat carbohydrates and sugar all day, cereal for breakfast, sandwich for lunch, pasta for dinner, your insulin never drops. The warden never goes on break. You could run a marathon, but if your insulin is high, you will burn sugar, you will burn muscle, but you will not burn fat. The door is locked. And now, the system is deaf. This is insulin resistance. You've slammed the sugar button so many times that the cells have stopped listening. They refuse to open the door. So what does your pancreas do? It screams louder. It pumps out more insulin. Now you are in the death spiral. You have a bloodstream full of energy, sugar, that can't get into the cells, so you feel tired. Your cells are starving, so they signal your brain to eat more. You are obese, yet your cells are literally starving to death. You are drowning in energy you cannot access. Then comes the sniper. Ghrelin. Ghrelin is the hunger hormone. In a natural state, it rises slowly and falls after a meal. But the modern diet has weaponized it. Refined carbs and sugars cause a massive blood sugar spike, followed by a devastating crash. That crash is the signal for Ghrelin to take the shot. You aren't greedy. You are under hormonal assault. Your brain is being held at gunpoint every 2 hours. They cut the phone lines. Leptin is the hormone that says, "I'm full." It is supposed to tell your brain, "We have enough body fat, stop eating." But high insulin levels block the leptin signal at the blood-brain barrier. Your brain literally cannot see the fat on your body. It thinks you are starving, even if you weigh 300 pounds. It drives your appetite up and turns your metabolism down to conserve energy. It is a biological panic mode induced by inflammation. Your body has a thermostat, and it has been hacked. Your body defends a specific weight, the set point. If you simply cut calories with willpower, your body senses a famine. It fights back. It makes you cold, tired, and ravenous to get back to that set point. The only way to win isn't to starve. It's to lower the setting on the thermostat. And the only way to do that is to lower the insulin. Welcome to the sugar roller coaster. This is the daily reality of the modern diet. Breakfast, cereal, spike, crash, hunger. Snack, granola bar, spike, crash, hunger. Lunch, sandwich, spike, crash, coma. You are never in a steady state. You are ricocheting between toxicity and withdrawal, all day, every day. That isn't living. That is metabolic torture. Flashback, 1977, the year we signed our own death warrant. The US government released the dietary goals. Based on flimsy science and heavy lobbying, they demonized saturated fat and cholesterol. They told the world to base their diet on grains, breads, and pastas. The food pyramid wasn't a health guide. It was a sales brochure for the grain industry. Look at the data. Before 1977, the obesity line is flat. After 1977, it goes vertical. We replaced steak and eggs with bagels and margarine. We replaced stable energy with pure glucose. We didn't get healthier. We got exploded. Enter the low-fat lie. When you take the fat out of food, it tastes like cardboard. So what did the manufacturers do? They replaced the fat with sugar. High fructose corn syrup. They slapped a green heart healthy sticker on a box of cookies because it had no fat, ignoring the fact that it was pure insulin-spiking rocket fuel. We gorged ourselves on guilt-free treats and wondered why we were getting fatter. This wasn't an accident. It was engineering. Food scientists spent billions perfecting the Bliss point. This is the precise ratio of sugar, salt, and fat that overrides the brain's stop signal. They studied mouthfeel, the way a chip dissolves on your tongue so you think it has no calories. This is vanishing caloric density. Cheetos don't exist in nature. They are a super stimulus. They hit the brain faster and harder than real food ever could. You aren't weak for finishing the bag. You are fighting a supercomputer with a stone axe. The bag was designed to be finished. You are a hunter-gatherer trapped in a candy store. Your genetics haven't changed in 50,000 years. Your brain is wired for scarcity. In the wild, finding honey or fruit was a jackpot. You ate as much as you could to survive the winter. Today, the winter never comes, but the jackpot is on every corner 24/7. Your ancient survival software is glitching because it cannot comprehend a world where sugar is infinite. It's not lunch, it's a fix. Sugar lights up the nucleus accumbens, the addiction center of the brain, the same way cocaine and heroin do. You build a tolerance. You need more sugar just to feel normal. Withdrawal causes headaches, shakes, and irritability. Does that sound like nutrition to you? Or does that sound like dependency? Look around you. It's a feedlot. The aisles are arranged to maximize impulse buys. The essentials, meat, eggs, vegetables, are on the perimeter. The middle? That's the danger zone. That's where the high-margin, shelf-stable, insulin-spiking fodder lives. If it comes in a box with a cartoon character and a health claim, put it back. It's feed. So, how do we break the machine? We stop feeding it. Intermittent fasting isn't starvation, it's a tactical retreat. By narrowing your eating window, you give your body a break from the constant insulin bath. You allow the warden to clock out. When insulin drops, the doors unlock. You switch fuel sources from sugar burner to fat burner. You finally access the battery on your waist. Prioritize the anchor. Protein is the most satiating macronutrient. It triggers high-level satiety hormones like PYY and GLP-1. You cannot binge on steak the way you binge on chips. Your body physically won't let you. Build every meal around protein. It anchors your blood sugar and kills cravings before they start. Build the firewall. Don't fear natural fat. This ends today. Stop treating your mouth like a garbage disposal for corporate profits. Eating is not entertainment. It is fuel management. Every time you choose real food over processed slime, you are hacking the code. You are recalibrating your hormones. You are taking back control of your neurotransmitters. Walking past the junk food aisle isn't a diet choice. It is an act of revolution. It is you looking at the system and saying, "You cannot have my health. You cannot have my money. You cannot have my mind." "But it's so hard. Everyone else is doing it." Let them. You are awake now. Starve the system. Feed the machine.
Oh no!
Override complete.